Okay, I forgot to announce in the Discord. That's important. Stream notice. Just send it. Uh-huh. Oh, I got a message from UBS. Uh-huh. Okay, sent the notification through. It's fine. It's normal. Okay. Okay. What's up, Gert? I did do a couple more tweaks. Let's see, are the chunks still just like... maybe they're slightly... No, they're bad. Chunks loading bad. Right on time, Pen. Right on time. Let me cover my screen really fast. Make sure when I open my map it doesn't leak my cords. Because it woulda. Okay, so... after yesterday's stream, I said I was gonna do a bit more investigation, and I only did a little bit more. So, let's just check in quickly what I have since discovered since yesterday's stream. This lefty trail didn't go anywhere. It ended like right away. That was our first thing that we were going to investigate, so that didn't really pique our interest at all. However, this trail, it had another one of these things that I have yet to check. Nether side, we have not seen that. There was another turnoff here that we need to investigate, and now we're just kind of like trying our best with chunk loading right now out in this area. Okay, so as far as the dual stream situation goes, I tried my best to like mess around with CPU stuff, pretty much do whatever I could to make it not lag across all of the like 6 platforms that I was streaming on, and nothing really worked. It was just kind of cooked anyway. So that's a shame. What happened to the music? Oh, it says playback pause because your account is being used in another location. I need to go pause my YouTube in the living room. Or you guys just look at the stars or something. Make sure I have auto disconnect on. Yeah, you guys can see my speed now. Because when I increased the resolution of everything, that's something I did update. I don't know if I said that. The resolution should be better, so we should be able to watch in 1080p. Damn, I was really hoping that the chunks would be better by the time I started streaming. They could improve while we go along, but this overworld flight might not be the move. Wasn't it 1080p before? No, apparently I was streaming at 1080, but it scales down. Giant chat, that's another thing. Chat is bigger. I think I'm gonna shrink that actually. Unless you guys like it. Do you guys like? It was 844 on Twitch. Well, now it should be 1080 because now I'm doing 1440 on my end. Here, let me turn off my YouTube in the living room. I was watching a nature documentary on moss in the living room. Ooh, yeah, this is the sound that we like. What's going on over here? I'm opening up my window slightly, but not enough to leave flies in here. A nature documentary. I'm almost said naked. Billy Bob, how could I forget? Chunks are trying. Maybe let's... This is a pain to travel through. Nature. Anyways, I didn't say hi to everybody. Welcome on in, T-Black. Schwa, good to see you. Pen, welcome back in the mix. Bradley, I appreciate y'all. Unreal DMs. Yogurt, kid named Finger. Who are you, Unreal DMs? How do you know kid named Finger? Yo, Ops. What happened to yesterday's trail? We're still on it. Further investigation. We're gonna spend the whole stream on this trail. Let's go into the Nether. Investigate that that one reverse portal skip spot. A little change of scenery. Let's see if the chunks load better. Oh. Yes, welcome in on YouTube. Wait, this guy's famous. Man, the server's busted, bro. Yeah, so this is where we're at in life. But we need to investigate right here. Which Nether side is 4,000 blocks away. Yeah, chunks are just as bad Nether side. Damn! I was so looking forward to finishing out this trail on this stream. But at this rate, let's be honest. Let's be honest, people. We can do some armor repair in the meantime. Yo, Grok! Yeah, we did find Weed Benson. It was awesome. A legendary map art. Is that a Max Dog place? I mean, the actual base part was nuked. So I'm gonna have to do some investigation to figure out the lore of that place. Server's dying right now. Server TPS says 20. My ping is a little high, so whatever this like chunk loading issue is like not relative to either of those things. Wait, I actually kind of like the lag, now that I think about it. Wait, this is nice. What's up? Yo, spies, we are continuing our investigation of yesterday's extremely suspicious trail. Hi, Blue. What's going on? Real slow like. But yeah, looking at my everything, I think that the quality of everything is generally pretty good. Stream-wise, not server-wise. Huh? Oh yeah, that alert is like smaller now. Amelia, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Do you play 2v2G? I prefer when the server doesn't load chunks. I see this is my issue with the lag. My number one issue with the lag right now is that I'm not seeing more people crying in chat. That's like the best part about 2v2T lag, is just seeing people cry. But no one's talking about it. W. Also, hi poop monkey. But yeah, the documentary I was watching was about moss. Dude, species are so cool. Is the Mojang focus reward real or is it a scam? I don't know what you're talking about. Anybody catch Space for Cakes stream last night? I'm out here going to bed. It's like past 5 a.m. for me. And I see Space for Cake goes live. Love that guy. This might be a setup for a boat phase, actually. Wait, I think I'm phasing through the terrain right now. Yeah, we definitely phased a little bit. Well, I can't say I'm confident in us solving the mystery of this trail, this stream. I don't know. I don't know, man. Bro, I am going to spontaneously combust at any moment now. I have auto disconnect on. Oh, brother. Yo, Cross, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, wait. I think that if we just walk in the lava, we should be keeping up with chunk loading. You know, no one ever really stops to take a walk in the lava pools of the Nether. We just take in the scenery. It's a whole new world down here. So much undiscovered treasure. Narc, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Or however you like me to pronounce your name. Yidaruma, welcome back. I don't pay for prio for shit like this. Hey, we might be able to find ancient debris down here. You just never know. You just never know. Do you have any idea why chunks are loading so slow today? I don't. Probably a cord exploit. You're probably the only player on 2B who will ever acknowledge that piece of gravel. Real. Sonder, man. Every piece of gravel has a life just as complex and beautiful as any other piece of gravel. Seriously. Let's see, what else? Chunks might load slightly better now that we're kind of entering this zone that I have traveled in before. Nope. I feel way worse for you guys, especially during those moments when I'm like hitting the wall of unloaded chunks and it starts flashing like that. That's when I feel bad. Like this. Free epilepsy test. What up, Sparks of Hell? Welcome on in. How you feeling today, man? Epileptic Paul Steve fans are seizing over this one simple trick. Epilepsy. I'll just keep walking. Oh god. Even walking in lava is too fast. You're so right, Canada. It says my stream quality is good. You guys have to be lying to me right now. I don't know, refresh or something. I changed my, so the two things I did change at the end of all of our tests is obviously I changed my resolution. I also increased my bit rate. It was at 6,000, which is like the soft cap for Twitch, but I increased it to 7,800. I don't know if that actually affects anything. But yeah, this lag would remind me of the good old days on Tubi if there were more people crying about it in chat. Maybe I'll just ask him nicely. Please cry in chat for the culture. Yep. Lemony, we are still in the mix. More reverse portal skips to investigate. That's where we're on our way to right now. We're just going to get right into as much investigating as possible for today's stream. But I cannot guarantee how long. There we go. Eating human meat. Shout out that guy. Yes. Cry. Yeah, I can't guarantee. Just because of the state of the server. Paul, do you know Schwa? He told me he watched you. W fan? What, are you like Schwa's all or something? What, you expect me to say something nice about him? Come on. Okay, here we are. We are nearly entering render distance. What is a reverse portal skip? So like a portal skip is when you know, someone is traveling in the Nether and then they like make a spot to make their portal into the overworld, and then they make sure to go back into the Nether and chop up that portal to hide their location. Like a portal skip is when a hunter attempts to like recognize that spot and successfully skip into that loaded area in the overworld or the base. A reverse portal skip is that same theory, but going into the Nether. And it is kind of... it's just not really a good strat. And it looks... to me... once this loads... yep, no traveling in the Nether. So at this point, we need to go... to this spot. He actually put me on. He's my buddy. I've been basing with him on 2B. We met on the highway. That's awesome. You know, Schwa's super cool. You guys can just consider this like Minecraft ASMR today. I think that's how we're gonna have to cope with today's stream. Just kind of think of it like real slow pace, like just friendly, talk about life, simple 2B2T travel, adventure, exploration, stop to smell the flowers type vibes. Need a new topic? I'm trying to not say something about ants. What I do for a living? I'm living right now. Play Cat for the ultimate MC vibes. Hey, that's a good idea. I'll play Cat. I love that song. Is that song not on this playlist? I feel like it should be. Here it is. Feel better already. Paul, do you want to join Fart Squad? Can I maybe counter offer dueling the leader of Fart Squad so that I can take over as ruler? I don't know who it would be. Doesn't matter to me though. I'm just a natural leader like that. Dude, the drop goes so hard on Cat. Cat was actually my favorite Minecraft song for a very long time. Now it's Arya Math. It went, what, like Mice on Venus was my favorite. Then it was Cat. Now it's Arya Math, but they're all still goated in their own way. Stay back! We can talk this out. We can talk this out. We can talk this out. We can talk it out. Watch between your legs. Ow. Ow. Easy. I'm not talking to you. Wait, this is actually nice. Oh wait, I'm actually having a really nice time right now, just kind of walking around. Wait, whoa, pause. Reel it back a little bit. There's a fart tag? Like, how is there broken netherrack? Oh, that's me. There's a fart tag, like, on Discord? We about to take over the Melon Men? Long live the Carrot Factory. Wait, what's the lore of the Carrot Factory? It's kind of like how, you know, like there was the Crips and then the Bloods made the Bloods in like opposition of the Crips. You could come up. The thing is with the Melon Men is like, you know, they've had their own drama. They've made their own enemies. But one thing about them is they have a catchy name, dude. They have a catchy name, so I don't know. Check DMs. Wait, was it that easy? Yo! Wait, get me in there. Get me in there. Get me in there. What do I have to do? Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, hey. I don't recognize any names in chat. Sad. Type in chat selling 250 wood for 1 netherrack at spawn. Fine. OBW Inspector. What time period did you play? What's your IGN? Huge. Dude, you already know I have a massive spammer file that is basically just comprised of things I've seen new players say. That thing is a relic. I love that stuff. In fact, on some of my recent posts on like Instagram and stuff, I just look into my spammer file and I just take one of those quotes and I just make it the caption. It's awesome. Yo, Mir. I mean, Toktik. What type of wood are you selling? Inspector, what? Whoa! Builder of old. I hope you've been well, man. I was actually just thinking about you not too long ago. I was thinking of that base that you invited me to. The second one. I wonder if anyone has found it yet. Wait, you come back? Can I have Get Crossed Discord? Can you facilitate a meeting between us? Surfing! Bro, thanks for the gifted subs, bro. Welcome to the crew, Get Crossed. I appreciate it, bro. And thank you for the thank you for the gifted sub during my test excursion. That was bad, bro. I don't know if any of you guys experienced that. I was like messing around with a bunch of my Streamlabs settings, and one of the things I changed, which I should not have changed, was like the encoder. I basically have it set to default, like what everyone on the internet says I should have it set to, but I switched over to like the AMD one for a sec, and it wreaked havoc across my entire Streamlabs. In addition to the whole stream just being super chopped, it also like pump fake started my stream like 20 times in a row, over 20 times in quick succession. So anybody who has notice on for kick, oh, and it was revealed the whole time it was Guad. He forgot he had his spammer on. He forgot he had his anti-AFK respond bot on. It sold him down the river. Now I know exactly who he was the whole time. Yo, check my account at the base someday. The base finder guy who found the exploit and raided all the stashes found it and griefed a little, or so I'm told. Wait, what are you talking about? Jeff? Or the guy that's called, like, the base finder? Why would he grief a builder of old base? Why would he grief, period? Just like a random person. That place is special. It's not like there was a stash there or anything. It was just like a iconic mathematic build with signs placed on the ground, naming off every single friendly friend in chat. We are not starting this again, Bradley. This is a friendly ASMR. This is a friendly ASMR. Real simple Minecraft walking stream. That thing's so funny. Guad was just like hiding in chat. Let's talk about those fungi that control ants. Dude, those are so cool. Zombie ants. That is such an absurd evolutionary process or idea that like something of a complete other genus like it's a mushroom is able to somehow link into the like neural mechanics of a bug and mind control it to do stuff. I mean, I'm sure that the inputs are far less complicated than our own brains, but still. I'm waiting for one of those to take over like humans. Make zombies. Like a zombie apocalypse would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, even in chunks that have previously been loaded, they're having a really hard time. I feel like at any moment we're gonna see an alert saying that the server is gonna restart. That's the only thing that could fix it. Would be dope to control a dragonfly. I think that those fungus things that we're talking about, I'm pretty sure that they do control all kinds of bugs. Not just ants. If Paul turned into a zombie, would that be cool or fool? I'd still stream. Nature is cool. It is. We're talking about some like one really bizarre species, but I really think it's so incredible to think about ecosystems. Like when you're in a forest or any just bit of nature and you just look at it, and every creature, every living thing, every function of the environment all kind of informs itself in different ways. And even that hasn't impacted like human evolution, for lack of better words. You know, like how different cultures have different diets, and those diets have been restricted to the landscape and the kinds of foods that they were able to find in these different parts of the world, and like what they could cultivate. Is there bases in the end? Oh yeah. Orson! Yo, long time no see. How you been? You on 2B right now? Trust me, you don't want to be. I'm like the Jesus Christ of 2B right now. Just bearing the weight of the server, so you guys don't have to. I hope, dude, this has been going on for hours. Oh yeah, the lag. Yeah. I was hoping it'd be fixed by the time I got live, but whatever. We shall see if we get a restart while live. I'm twitching. I want to talk to people in chat so bad, bro. Log on. Bro, log on. I bet you're going to say something, and that there will be somebody in chat or someone online who's not in chat right now that will recognize you and be like, oh my goodness. Builder of old. Why would you say something like that, Sparks of Hell? Why would you say something so delicious? Why am I making another portal here? Alright, back into the overworld. What are you talking about, Mega? Okay, so this one we basically already kind of flew in the overworld. We just need to investigate this one spot. So let's go back into the Nether. We are really just doing the most on this trail right now. At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys just to check in real fast about what we're looking at trail-wise here. What's the longest the server has been like this while you've been playing? Oh, so the nature of lag in general, it feels different in different versions of Minecraft. And you know, depending on what's causing the lag results in different issues, whether it's like rubber banding or the chunk loading or lagging back in different ways. But in 1.12, there were incredibly long time periods where people, like, you couldn't even fly. You would try to take off, you would start flying, you'd start rubber banding, pop a totem. Like, that's just how it was for plenty of time in 1.12. What are we gonna do? We're going north. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna check in real briefly about this whole network of trails. I'm not gonna lie, after looking at everything, we have to do our due diligence with these little bits here just so we can feel confident moving forward. You know, there's a couple pieces in the overworld that we have yet to follow all the way through. But in spite of all that, I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely think that this... Nope. I genuinely think that... this... Remember, we built this portal. Is the true continuation of the trail. And if they really went all their way to like be secret and like skip on the skinny part here, and then make all this network in the overworld to throw someone off, I genuinely believe that it, like, then they're also capable of being like, we're gonna trick the base hunter also by flying backwards where we came from, but along a different trail. We're gonna hide the stash somewhere on there. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be the big brain move of them, but we have to do our due diligence nonetheless. Same show from last night, Windowed, and you came in right on time. I was just kind of explaining the state of affairs in that department. The server, however, is really pricey. Bro, some fish tacos with mango salsa sounds fucking crazy right now. Boing, 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 boing. Why not fly in squares till you find it? Well, this is one reason. This is one reason. I changed my mind. I'm going home. Let's craft a boat or something. Uh-oh. Let's see if a boat will be more our speed right now. Do I have those cool blocks on me? Oh, I hope I do. Yes! I've never seen a boat out of these things. Bro, builder, have you seen... Okay, we can use that for the crafting table. Have you seen a pale oak forest in game yet? Oh, it is the best terrain in the whole game. Yo, look at this boat. Our silver steed. Yeah, as far as boats go, I still like I'm a sucker for the nostalgic. I just like the oak, but that's just for boats. Yeah, I'm about to drift on this. Here we go. Can we make it? I'm a bit rusty. You guys remember when Housemaster placed the ability to put boats on the ground? That was so silly. Yeah, it has the Slenderman guys. They're called cracklings. Okay, so we can determine this overworld bit debunked. Next stop. We have to investigate this spot. What's another 4,000 blocks? Nothing us. Cracklings is what I call little kids that have crackheads as parents. That's awesome. Wait, that's what it looks like when you go through portals now? Yeah, it has like a weird overlay now. I don't like it in the Nether. I don't like it here anymore. Wait, you can put a boat. You can put a boat in the lava, right? Oh, I picked it back up. Wait, I feel like dream. What's up, genius? Guys, what if I came out with a t-shirt? Would you wear it? Would you sleep in it? Windoid, I'd be lying. I'd be lying if I said I didn't think about that for a quick second. Yeah, what if whoever... at this rate, though, like, on a trail like this, when I'm live streaming, I just have to bank on the fact that it belongs to someone who speaks a different language from me. Someone who doesn't even speak English, because that would reduce the chances of them, like, knowing about my stream. So I have to hope that it's, like, Chinese or Russian or something. Because, bro, if they speak English, some guy's gonna know a guy. It's cooked, man. Lots of Chinese folks in the community. There is. That is right, Steven. That's why we're walking. I feel like FitMC whenever he tried to stream while like Big Money was at his stash. Dream has built an empire. Honestly, it's like 20% odds they know you. I'll take those odds. Okay, yeah, sure, like 20% odds they know me, but I'd say it's a 50-50 chance that someone in stream knows whoever it belongs to. And that's why I've turned off chat signs, because I don't want to get screwed over. What if I just became a full-time Wizard 101 streamer? That's awesome, Ben. I'm a genius. Genius, you're joking right now. I can pretend. I can like try a different voice if you want me to. Wait, Sky, did you actually send a... Is that a super chat? Tippy chill. Wait, did Skyer actually send a super chat? So for those who don't know, I said this earlier, but like when I was messing around with my Streamlabs settings earlier trying to fix things, I accidentally nuked my entire thing and I had to uninstall it and reinstall it. Oh yeah, Emily? Yeah, we're super tight. No, it's just an emoji, but it said $1, $1.99. I mean, if you gave me a $1.99, I appreciate it. I just appreciate you being here. And counting is in the mix, flooding chat on site. Doesn't seem to have a cam on. I can't see her. Wait, let me, I'm gonna check in. Let's check in on this stream. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I have rated Emily before. She's been live for over 3 hours now, so I doubt she'll still be live when we finish up. Seth is in her stream. Yo! I'm still getting an ad. Come on, say something.
Hi, Paul. Hi, son.
Wait, she's playing solos in Bed Wars.
Surfing. Thank you for the follow.
Should I start doing that? Wait, I'll switch my. Sorry.
Oh. Man.
Damn. Wait, she's crazy. Wait, is she hacking? Not bad. Not bad. What the?
You're correct. Thank you.
Wait, I think I like that. Anyways. Let me fix my... If I tap out, is it gonna screw me? No, it's good. She has a dance? Wait, Seth, have you thought about asking her to dance? Dude, we should make a 2B2T ball. Wait, have they had that before? Like an eleganza. What? Yeah, sorry to anybody in YouTube. Counting and I... What? No, not like that, spacebar. Yeah, like a ball. Counting and the rest of us have been working really hard to pump our numbers up. For how long now? Like, at least a few months. Yo! I'll be the first message. This is awesome. Builder of news. Builder of olds. Debut back to 2B2T version 1.21. Oh, someone asked if Stardust had updated to that version yet. I thought it did. I thought it was public, but maybe not. I'll have to check in with Taz about that. He might have just given me like a private one. He has to like hold my hand through anything because I'm a ditz. What is that? Started to be like 5 days ago. Been wild AF so far. Welcome on in. What up, Blaze? Where are you? Really damn hell far, balls. Next question. I found your dog? For real? Wait, how is he? Is he in a taiga biome? Life advice? Wait, Reggie, Pigeon said there was an early build of it for 1.21.1. Is it Steven or Stefan? First 20 hours spent on the Nether Z highway. Was getting motion sickness, was doing it for so long. Bro. That's the life, man. I love the overworld highways though. You might be farther out than the overworld highways even go. Okay, so we need to go this way. We need to travel this direction for a little bit now. Wait, yeah, taiga. There was a very short time period, probably like a couple weeks on 2B where I tamed every dog that I found. If I had bones on me, I would just tame all the dogs in the forest. Well, I just assumed it was a taiga because it was always a taiga when I found him. What's up, Malk? Steven. Can't trust another Steve. Okay, so Malik, what's up? What's going on? We should probably ask counting to stop somewhere. He's at like 4,000. What? Everyone point and laugh at Malik. Everyone point and laugh at him. This is awesome. Genius, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Malik, you enjoying travel on 2B2T? Making a faster auto crafter. Oh no, he's building. Like, there must be like an event or something going on. Because people keep on reacting to fights like crazy. Fix your runs. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. So we are just slowly making our way. I watch another streamer on 2B2T. Can't remember his name. Seth Quest? Is he a base hunter? It's fight night? Today counting, we are going to end at 4,011. Seth Quef? Steve Queef? There are 2 spawn masons I can think of. I need to fix. I'm fixing this right now. Extra tab. Height. Oh, that didn't do anything. Extra tab. Height. Didn't do anything. Extra tab. Only show friends. Swisher. Length. This is making it worse. 200. Why? How are we underwater now? Why are you counting? And now that we are 4,000, we will count half until the next number you give me. 4,011, 4,011, 4,011. Change it in meteor? Oh, I already have it on. Better tab. Oh, that was 400. Whoa! Bring it back a bit, bring it back. Bring it back a bit, bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back a bit, bring it back. What? Omega! Okay, now we can kind of see it.
Where to Letha at bum?
What's up, it's Omega. What do you ask? Where to leather at bum? Dude. Leather is so last year. Now it's all about flow trims and crackling boats. Oh, anyways, so my favorite, the only 2 masons that I can think of are Viewlock and Frank Dupe. There's only 2 masons that I know. Did the dupe leak yet? Yeah, we're on our way to a dupe site right now. Yeah, we're almost there. Wait, it's like... I'm not going all the way down there. It's like relaxing a little bit seeing Builder of New in chat right now. It's like bringing me some peace. Wait, I'm so happy. There's a new dupe? Ask Tectonic. I just got here. Tectonic, don't worry. Me and my chat, we've already sent mass emails to Housemaster begging him to please look at the packets that are that are sent to the server by accounts. Spinkle, Mothra Alt, and Cum Poop Dupe, and Country Balls, and Cord Exploiter. Malik, what do you mean that you're still on this trail? ZZZZZ. Have you seen how fast chunks are loading, bro? I have no choice. Okay, so we've investigated this one and this one. Now we need to investigate this one, and then after that, I think since our bed is set here, we should just hunker down and follow this thing. That's what I think. Why those accounts? Oh, those are Mason accounts. All owned by Tectonic. Google is starting to wiggle around. What's up, Wiggler? What's up, bro? Are the Masons up to no good? IDK the lore? I don't know, man. Dictano dipped out real fast once we started talking about this stuff, so. He was the guy you were supposed to ask. I don't know. Do you know No Plan? Yeah, of course. How am I? Hello, Chinese friends. Someone's going to figure out how to core exploit phantoms. I feel like the endeavor of finding a core exploit with phantoms is just fruitless, because even if you did find it, it sounds like they're going to get removed anyway. Wait, is Dirk online right now? Is he selling his stash again? Yo, it's Dirt. Dope chunk loading. Oh yeah. Like I said, this is more of a like a ASMR, you know, relax while you're falling asleep, doing your homework, drinking a cup of coffee, cozy vibes, 24/7 lo-fi beats type stream today. Why don't you go on the roof? Wait, should I try that? Oh my goodness. Guys, you would not believe the flavor of creamer that I saw at the grocery store today. You would not believe it. Let me show you guys. Look at the flavor of creamer I saw at the grocery store today. Spacebar, why? T-Black, why are you guys leak? I'm gonna show him first. I'm gonna show him first. Dirty soda. Dirty soda flavor. They said we're gonna dirty our Sprite with this new flavor of coffee creamer. Like what? Oh. I don't think that it sounds that bad of a it's not about like the flavor being weird. It's that it says dirty soda. It's literally referencing lean. It's referencing putting codeine in a Fanta and dirtying my Sprite, bro. Like, mud sippers for real. Dirty soda is like a Mormon thing, I thought. You want to elaborate? Okay, now that I've let's aimlessly mined around in the basalt for a while, I should have given the server enough time to load the chunks up ahead. Sipping on some scissor. Sipping on some scissor. Does anyone have a world download of the pit fight arena like today's? I watched some Mormon streamers. What's the difference? What sets a Mormon streamer apart from the regular clad? No premarital. I'm talking about on stream. I'm talking about what sets them apart on stream. Uh-oh. Run. Run! Soaking. Bro, soaking on a trampoline actually sounds goated right now. Amish streamer would be fire. True. Are you following the trail from last stream? I am. Huge fan of premarital. I feel like the prerequisites of being a good person in the eyes of God are probably not so hooked up on things that don't hurt people. You know what I'm saying? Undergarment so they can go in a temple. I'm talking about on stream. What makes them different on stream? Oh, they usually don't talk about things the average Joe does, like social media and big streamers like Kai and stuff. I don't either. I talk about the philosophy. Guess what video I watched last night when I went to bed last night? I went to bed listening to a video about the book of Dante's Inferno. It was really informative and thought-provoking. Do you guys ever play the game in the school bus as kids where you're like, hey, my name is Joe, and I work at the button factory. One day my boss said, hey Joe, are you busy? I said no. Then push the button with your right hand. Hey, my name is Joe, and I work at the button factory. What? And then you like, and then you do it with your tongue at the end. Like, you're using your hands and your legs and your feet. You go, hey, and then there, and then and I said yes. Is your desk just one sheet of tin? This is good. I'm gonna +2 myself. Can we like... Okay, fine. I'm not Mormon. There, I said it. Can we start like introducing like cool streamer chat like what's it called? Like protocol. So people say stuff like +1 and +2. Like Spacebar's been on that. He does like I can't sometimes. Let me in. Aura was determined by pacer test. What was your guys' standing on the pacer test? Before the pacer test, it was the mile run, right? What are we looking at here? Oh wait, it's not gonna be there. Okay, so we can call this case closed then. This department is a multi-stage aerobic capacity. Other plot, I'm expecting royalties for that one short where you read my message. Wait. Wait, which message? I remember a kid passing out during the pacer. Goated. Good for him. I was usually good. If there was like if there was like 50 kids doing it, I was probably like I was top 10. Probably like number 8. Okay, so the nearest mystery that we can solve. Everything over here is checked. Everything over here is checked. The only things that we haven't checked are is this trail, and this trail. I'm suspecting that this trail somehow links over to this one, but that's going to be our last investigation. We can probably assume that this will connect to this. Oh, there's also this one. So there's like 5 different ones that we need to check. Not good. Not good considering the state of affairs with the server right now. So what do you guys think? Should we do our due diligence on these trails over here in the overworld? Or should we like move on to that Nether trail that I was talking about earlier? That's connected, but in place of pacer tests, we started doing these milestone things where we would test flexibility, how long and high you could jump and stuff like that. It was way more fun. I like that stuff too. I was actually pretty good at pull-ups. I forget what the former was. Okay, I think that we can probably all agree on what the most torturous exercise that we did in school was. On 3, let's all say it together. 1, 2, 3, wall sits. Should I do something? That's what I should do like every stream when I don't find a stash. I should punish myself with wall sits live on stream. I'm the wall sit king. Bro, the trick while you're wall sitting to like go for even longer is you have to start like mewing. And just contemplating the struggle of man. Butt kicks? Butt kicks were just fun. I like walking. Nah, when I was in school, I would always just like roast the kids that would walk the mile run. I was a rat bastard. I'll keep this ancient debris. It'll be our lucky rock. How are we with fireworks? Still not too bad, not too bad. Eventually we will have to re-gear. Dude, Mario Kart Double Dash was such a fucking good game. It was perfect. Ancient de Bois. Try doing sun gods until your arms feel like they're going to pop out of your sockets. What's a sun god? I didn't fuck with high knees. It felt weird. Dude, I was definitely like a track kid. Especially in middle school, high school. That was like my main sport. And so all of those exercises I just became accustomed to. Ancient Dubois. Wait, what does Dubois mean? Isn't that like a classist thing? Like a classism thing? You ever see the planking people used to do on really dangerous spots in public? Oh. Are you talking about that, like, trend that was on Vine back in 2013 or something? Where people would just plank in random spots, like on top of bathroom stalls and stuff? That's what I'm thinking of. Bourgeois. That's what you're talking about, right? Do you guys remember coning? Please tell me there's one person in chat that knows what coning is. That's crazy, too, Ray. That's crazy. That's so real. Bro, I swear it went from like... Wait, let me cook. It went from like planking to coning to the song We Are Young to vandalism to the ice bucket challenge to that one song that was like Harlem Shake. Okay, I might have misordered some of those things. Yo, huge raid from Taco. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? We're just running, man. Running man, 2B2T. Wait, is he online right now? I guess not. Guess he's not on. Yo, Taco, how was your stream, man? Were you playing 2B? Omega says, y'all remember that shit that happened with Blippi in the Harlem Shake? Like Blippi, like the kids show with the orange shirt and the overalls? That came like 10 years after. It's gotta be someone else. Bottle flips were somewhere in there. Yup. Dude, now that's an iceberg. That's an iceberg that we can make a video about. Just like trends that came along during the time period, or like the blow up period of short form content, because that's kind of like the context of it all. Like about the time that Vine came out is when those types of videos, because you didn't have to be like a crazy video editor to like do a trendy video and get it poppin', you know. The cinnamon challenge. Oh yeah, there was more challenges. I didn't think of, I mean, I said the ice bucket challenge, but there were tons of, I remember the ice bucket challenge was kind of a response to this challenge culture that tried to turn it into a positive thing, you know? It's like we have to harness the power of these kids that just want to be a nuisance and turn it into something good. I remember I was so critical of the ice bucket challenge when I was in high school. I think it was freshman year or sophomore year. Like looking back, like whatever. People are gonna do what they're gonna do. Like there's way more important hills that I could die on. But I remember at the time I was like, none of these people even care about the people that are suffering from this disease.
They just want to get a hot video of them in a wet t-shirt or something and post it online. I know exactly what they're doing.
There was a little bit of truth to that, but that was just me being angsty. The Kylie Jenner challenge. There you go. We should bring that back. Okay, what are we looking at? Let's pop up on the overworld over here so we can get on the surface of this island. I'm gonna nominate you on my Insta story, Paul. Shit. Condom challenge where you'd pull it from your nose to the back of your Nobody click on that video. Nobody click on that video. Blue, what the hell are you talking about, bro? I'm just trolling. I'm just trolling. I'll click on the video. I'll click on the video. I'll click on the video so you guys don't have to. Dude, my stream deck is broken. Wait, let me try to fix it. That one's working. Bro, I don't know why it's so busted. It's annoying. It broke along with my Streamlabs.
So just when you thought those viral internet challenges couldn't get any weirder, there's this. Videos of teenagers snorting condoms and then pulling them out through their mouths. Yes, that's right, this is a thing. Now this is tough to watch and it's a challenge that you definitely do not want to try at home. For In Your Corner's Tony Sidiku talking to a local doctor, warning
this guy on the right is trying so hard not to laugh right now. He's like
proactive about this one. Tony?
Lisa, just 2 years ago, it's hard to believe, we were talking about a different condom challenge where people fill a condom with water and then have someone else drop it on their head.
Oh,
now
that was a
kids are
good one.
using the rubber in a different way. And doctors say it isn't any safer.
Move over, Tide Pods.
Move over, Tide Pods.
And doctors say it isn't any safer.
Move over, Tide Pods.
Get out of
There's
here,
a new
Tide
challenge
Pods.
teens
There's a
are all
new
wrapped
challenge
up
in town.
It's called the condom snorting challenge.
It's called the condom snorting challenge.
People filming themselves literally snorting a clean condom through their nostrils, inhaling it through, and pulling it out of their mouths.
Ew. What?
This is disgusting.
So how did we get here?
Move over, Tide
Eating
Pods.
A spoonful of cinnamon, putting condoms where they don't belong. Today I found parents are just as confused as I am.
Why would you want to put a condom with lubrication through your nostril?
Why would you
That
want to
shit's
put a
horrible.
condom and
Why would they
lubrication
make
in your
people do this?
nostril?
Like, who thinks of these things?
That's a good
Some
question.
so disgusted, they had to look away when I showed them clips of the challenge on YouTube.
Would they?
Wait, how many subs do you think I should accept as an offer to do this challenge on stream?
Oh, I can't watch that. That's disgusting.
As disturbing as it looks, bored teens aren't shying away from trying it. This video on YouTube shows a man doing the challenge and immediately gagging on camera.
People want to be, famous for 5 minutes, and yeah, so they'll do anything.
I want to be famous for 5
5
minutes.
minutes of fame, Dr. Anthony Scola with Physicians Regional says could have dangerous consequences.
You're sucking something right into your airway. It could get lodged in your nose, or worse yet, in your throat, and you could choke to death.
And if kids are sniffing condoms now, What's next?
I don't know. I'm
What's
scared
next?
to find out what's next.
William Pearson has some advice to kids that's sure to prevent the unexpected.
What do you think is next,
A
man?
lot of other constructive things to do, other than sniffing condoms through your nose, kids.
That was it.
So
That was his
it's tough to
advice.
watch.
That was his advice. This was.
Sure to prevent the unexpected.
What's next?
William Pearson has some advice to kids.
Has some advice to
that's
kids
prevent
that's
the
sure to
unexpected.
prevent the unexpected.
A lot of other constructive things to do, other than sniffing condoms through your nose, kids.
Oh. Why didn't they just say that in the first place? This is like Paul's life advice. Dota, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Live leak stream would go hard. What is live leaks? Isn't that just like drama? How do you get new chunks to show up on the map? Gardic, it's you know what it is. It's just Zeros Plus. Oh yeah, this is a perfect moment to use our boat. We're taking off. Hitting the 7 seas. I'm not... I just saw someone type in chat, r/watch people die. I thought Nebula had come back to chat, but it turns out it was just one of my mods. It's like people dying and shit online in videos. Wait, that sounds awesome for stream. Are you listening to yourself? Damn, even the boat is too fast. Whoa! Watch out for that terrain. Oh, great. Oh, guess this is our stop. Do you guys really think this low of me? Ah, look at Builder of New. Home sweet home. Hey, Stabs is on. He probably remembers Stabs. My idea of a challenge was letting out a thick loogie to see how far on the ground you could get it and slurp it back in. Dude, the worst part about that is like how cold it would get. Oh, foxies. Hi. Oh. What? They just harvested berries. Oh, so it was a Max Dog base. Wait, I should really get in contact with him, get some answers. Why was it grief? Do you know about that, Gruck? Paul, describe your kid projectile vomiting in elementary school story. Everyone has one. I don't think I do. I always wanted to see what like projectile vomiting looked like. I only ever saw regular vomiting. Bro, you guys ever like poop your pants? Y'all fuck with cup noodles? Bro, I know people that microwave those. I feel like I used to microwave those. That is the one thing you shan't do. I think that's my one thing against cup noodles. I almost would rather just do top ramen. Just, they're both versatile in their own ways, but they're not it's styrofoam, dude. If all you're supposed to do with cup noodles is you're supposed to pour hot water into it and then let it steep for a little bit. Oh, they make them paper now, so they're good? What? Since when? Wait, I think I still have a styrofoam one in my house. Do you think I could, like, sell it on eBay? Maybe pass it down to my grandchildren? There's some lunatics that use the stove? What do you mean, use the stove? Like, put the paper or styrofoam product on the stovetop? Or do they, like, dump the innards of it? Okay. Hey, Kitty Cat is saying what I'm thinking. I just noticed Killer PL's message from a few minutes ago. He said, "Is it weird I ate sand when I was 5?" No, that's actually not weird at all. I'm like terrified of consuming sand as an adult, though. I'm afraid it's gonna get like lodged in my kidneys, make kidney stones come out of my, you know. There's a TV show called My Strange Addiction. Oh, people eat all kinds of crazy shit. I loved that show. Yup, the drywall episode. Classic. People eating drywall. I think there was like a laundry detergent person that ate that stuff. People that ate styrofoam, people that ate glass. I think the most memorable one for me was the dude that was addicted to having sex with his car. Cornstarch, awesome. Hashtag, okay. Why do I feel like Kitty Cat is like being condescending? I'm feeling insecure. What part of it? The gas tank? They like obviously didn't show it because it was on TLC or whatever. But he would, yeah, like sit underneath his car, and then like his legs would be underneath his car, and then his torso he would like sit up and like make out with the front of his car, or maybe the back. Eating rocks was rough. That dude definitely got into the salty Splatoon, though. What's happening? Did I do that? My favorite weird smell is lumber, like when you walk into a Home Depot. Yeah, I like that too. That's not that weird at all. Some people like the smell of gasoline. Not me, bro. The smell of gasoline and like the smell of Target are like instant headache smells for me. Kraft mac and cheese are so good, bro. I mean, it was my favorite as a kid, but nowadays, if I make mac and cheese, I do it. I doctor it up a whole lot. Like extra cheese, shredded cheese, different seasonings. I usually put some meat in there. Any clue why the server is running so slow? No idea. It could be because of the dupe, but you're a Kraft mac and cheese. Yeah. Bro, this kitty cat guy's sneak dissing. I'm scared. You gotta add stuff to Kraft. I honestly, like, don't judge me for this, but nowadays I like the Annie's white cheddar. I go Annie's white cheddar, but I put a bunch of extra stuff in it. If it's plain, I don't like it as much, but if I doctor it up, primo. Help, I'm dying. Hashtag okay. This kitty cat guy is twisting my mind. Stofers all day. Is Stouffer's is that one come frozen? Like, is that like a freezer meal one? My problem with freezer meal mac is I really like my noodles al dente. Just like have a little bite to them. Not like undercooked. But the thing with frozen meal mac and cheese is it's always like real gooey. This account screams Nebula. No, it's not, bro. It seems like somebody twisting my mind. Kraft invented their mac and cheese because they had a ton of powder cheese from something else they were trying, and it didn't work. The lady that was their chef came up with the idea. No way. Lore. Okay. Did I ever open chatbot prior to today's stream? I was so wrapped up in the testing everything. It's opening. I think I might drink a little caffeine. Maybe I shouldn't. It's midnight. Maybe I should be an adult. In spite of the state of the server, I'm having a good time. Thanks to the show The Food That Built America. Dude, I don't know if it's still this way, but as a kid, for me, the most goated show on the Food Network was Unwrapped. Y'all watch Super Size Me in school? I remember I missed that day. I was upset. Alright, one sec. There you go. What's going on? Like, do you need to prove that McDonald's isn't good for you? It's like that one guy that became addicted to what, crack cocaine or like heroin or something just to prove that he could get off of it. What a mess. No, I don't, Surfing. That sounds dank, actually. No, I don't like McDonald's. I mean, like, I'm not picky, but that's closer to the bottom of my fast food choices, generally. We've talked about this before on stream, but I'd always make like a McHaystack or a McSlammer. There's a million names for those things. Everyone has a different name. So when you take a McDouble, you open it up right in the middle. You put a whole McChicken inside of the McDouble and you can eat it that way. Ooh, the apple pies were good though. I could never be addicted to something. I proved it. My willpower is supreme. That definitely opens up a curious conversation about like willpower versus like, we've all heard about addictive personalities. Like how much is it neurological, maybe like a predisposition, people whose parents might have had certain addictions or genes might like predispose the baby or the fetus, versus willpower, you know? Poutine, awesome. Bro, if I was in like a solo Minecraft world right now, I would move into this village in 1 second. I would move into it immediately. I'd live at the top of the hill, just like Pacha. I was in a metal band called Predisposed Fetus. No, I wasn't, but you could imagine. I could imagine. I imagined it really, really hard there for a sec. I think of a lot. I think a lot of it's to do with how you were raised, not just genetics. Honestly, you can do anything. You just have to remember that. I think in the sense of this conversation, you know, you start out as a baby. You're learning the world. You turn into a kid. You're learning the world. And if you are exposed to addictive substances and you don't have anybody around you to like instill that kind of wisdom that you're talking about, like believing that you can do anything and like talking to people about the realities of addiction, in like a holistic way, then it's hard for people to like understand that truth about themselves because they just don't have it shown to them. So it's hard for them to seek out those answers if they don't even know like what the answers are. On the on the other side of that, if it's like a super hardcore, you know, I know of like plenty of instances in like hyper religious communities or families where people can be driven to addiction as like an escape or a cope or maybe even a defiance. It's hard to wrap up this topic in a simple one-liner, I guess. What's the map look like, Paul? Corbin! Okay, so we're moving. We're moving. Not fast. We are investigating this trail right now. We found another like reverse portal skip spot today. This one that we checked, and it was just a square. As far as all of these ones go, we flew the entire distances with all of these in the overworld today. And now we're just doing a bit more due diligence on the overworld trails. Hopefully we can complete that goal of ours before the end of stream. But with the way that chunks are loading right now, we're just taking our own sweet time and just chatting. I don't think that... I just have a feeling that whatever is attached to this network of trails is not even going to be connected to this overworld bit. I genuinely believe that it's that Nether activity. But whether or not we are here now, and I feel like to try to get to that Nether activity part with the way that chunks are loading, it would just be so much of a time sink. We might as well just kind of bite the bullet here and just do what we're doing now. It's chill. Drugs are bad. How to be happy. EBS, welcome back. On the Twitch account. I'm actually celebrating beating my addiction for 3 years now. That's incredible, dude. And I know that with some addictions, it's like you can get things like out of your system and resist the temptations easier and easier, but sometimes it's like even years later it's a battle. Thank you for the follow, Kitty Cat. I appreciate it, dude. I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey, then I turned myself around. Alright, we're banning this game. Time for games while we wait for House to give us his loads? Did you proofread that message? I just graduated high school and now I need a job. Why did you star job? I don't like growing up. Graduated high school, now you need a job. Are you planning on college? What's your prospect? Are you still like just figuring it out, thinking about how you want to navigate life? That is okay to not have it figured out. I think that it is actually like college can be amazing, but it can also be a scam. You know? Could be both. And I think that it is absurd to expect someone who was just a kid to know what they want to do with their life long term. But, you know, EBS, I know that you're a smart guy and that you have dabbled in coding for a while. So I'm confident that like, you know, there are so many different types of computer jobs. Thank you for the Prime sub, by the way. Please be careful with the J word, Paul. It's triggering for a lot of 2v22 players. What, giblets? Read my highlighted chat right now. Kitty Cat said, okay. Oh, they said, you came into my life and quietly changed everything. Your kindness and believe in me help see the good of myself. Because of you, I carry a little more light everywhere I go. At the end of the day, whether or not that person is just baiting me. That is, you know, all I can hope for. To bring light into people's lives. The nicer the message, the less likely Paul will read it. Paul, do you know what you want to do in the future? When I went to college, you know, you guys know, like I've talked about it so many times, like I graduated with a degree in urban planning. And I was particularly fascinated and interested in waste management. Because in my mind, I'm like, bro, we have developed so much in science as a human race. Yet we are still just like creating crazy landfills and just like doing imperialist tactics. At least in the US, you know, like we just take all of our waste and we dump it in some country that doesn't have the like governmental protection to like stop it from happening. We were doing it in China. Did you play a lot of SimCity growing up? Nah. I just like green economics. I like the idea, like it is a fulfilling idea to me to like be a part of creating a more sustainable world. But as I have lived, what are these things shooting at? No, it's a poor squid. Come on, man. I'm afraid that like a legislative position in terms of being like, this old forest sequesters this much carbon, and so it should be worth this much money, and so if anybody buys this land, they should be, you know, reinvesting this much money worth of sequestered carbon and oxygen and this, that, and the other. It's complicated. But like that's generally the idea that I had when I was going through college. But nowadays, I feel like entering the realm of legislation, in addition to taking a lot of work, I feel like it would just be soul-sucking. And I would feel like I'm not really making a change down the line. It would be really cool instead to be part of a team that's like manufacturing a renewable resource like kelp or seaweed. You know, they have like crazy kelp farms, and the kelp can be, it's like a renewable resource, it's natural, it's just doing nothing but good, and it also can be repurposed into so many other different kinds of resources. What are you talking about, T-Black? What's going on? Sparks of Hell? Bro, you're the second person to say that this stream. Not cool, bro. Not cool. I've been fairly lucky. I've had a normal job, but when I was 19, my band got signed, and that's really been my reality ever since. I got to go around the world and play music. I'm extremely blessed. And that's like a whole other thing, you know? Like, I'm investing a lot into this realm of my life. And I do believe in the I've talked about it so many times, you know, like why I love to be, why I'm thankful to be in this space. I feel like I'm representing a group of people that find themselves gravitating to the server for any which reason. And also the fascination of this space on the internet is something that I feel like has a lot of longevity and people will always be coming back, and like, so I think that archiving that in addition to like representing these people and, you know, just trying to be a chiller, all that, like, I think that there's value artistically in that as well. And who knows, maybe down the line that will also prove to be a more sustainable direction for my life. And if it turns out that way, then that's incredible. And you know, I've been putting in investments to make it that way. Yo, Beth, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Metal Polka. Indoor shrimp farming? Yeah, something like that, man. Because then I would feel a sort of more gratification for the job, the work that I'm doing in terms of creating a more sustainable world. I'm not gonna go into that cave. Whatever, Oprah. Himalayan Saxophone Quintet? Is that what Corbin's band is? I unfortunately cannot say which band I'm in for my own personal privacy reasons. Oh, I'll just tell you guys. It's Weezer. Yeah, he's the Weezer guy. What, you didn't know? I appreciate you saying that, ABS. I also think it's amazing. And like, there's so many different routes that I could take this conversation to the next step. But like, one thing off the top in response to what you're talking about, I think it's interesting the, what's it called? I'm trying to say, the stigma about hacking in Minecraft really like supersedes a lot of people's open-mindedness about like the concept of anarchy Minecraft, because in addition to just creating a limitless space, like a truly captivating world, where people can feel like kind of limitless in their endeavors that TV creates, it also creates a space for people who are learning about coding and learning about Java to like practice and test in a real world environment. There's a whole like, think about the number of people that have come on here and have grown in their computer science knowledge and their like just recreational endeavors on 2B. Like, that is real, and that's super cool, and it's super cool to have that space in a multiplayer environment where it's allowed and encouraged. 2B feels no less toxic than the media and online community. I think I joined 2B and it shrunk my computer science knowledge. I think that often people I guess speaking from my point of view, if I knew about 2B when I was younger, I would have definitely gravitated towards it then too, but for a different reason. Because I was angsty in high school. You know, I still got angst to this day. It's just, you know, looks different. But I think that is an initial gravitation, an initial pull for a lot of younger players. Is, you know, they go to school, they get told to do this, they get told to do that. They go home, they get told to do this, they get told to do that. And then here, they don't have to follow rules. And so that's a big pull for a lot of younger players, especially historically. But nowadays, after its big blow up of popularity throughout, like, you know, there's the 2016 Russia War stuff, but even through 2020, it was still popping as far as content goes from Fit and others. And I think that a lot more people come along for the mystery and the adventure and the history. So the reason why I'm even explaining all this is because I feel like just like the general toxic nature of the server that has been like, I guess, set in stone over history because of its no rules environment. It's kind of, it's definitely blossomed beyond just that, even though a lot of people don't see it that way, I guess. Sorry, I've been missing so many messages. I'm gonna try to catch up with all of them. Nice, Corbin. That's huge, bro. That's huge. I just read like your previous message. I don't even know about it, but I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked to hear that. Having Havlin for dinner tonight. I would not be nearly as into coding if I hadn't seen Ace's no-com leak video. It fascinated me and I learned so much. Real. I know that with a lot of the stuff that I'm saying, you're resonating with for sure. And like, just like how you have grown in, because you've had like kind of a headspace of inspiration and growth that, like, that's the root of it all. That's what but the combo of that and finding this space has allowed you to blossom in different ways in your own life that have, like, yeah, which is really cool. And same for me in different ways, right? And so that's just like a really cool part of our lore and stories and history. And I'm just talking about me and EBS, but I know that like a lot of you guys can relate to that. Sometimes people come to this server as, like, you know, I was talking about being an angsty kid. So a lot of people like gravitate to this server maybe at a younger age for that reason, or an older age for other reasons, but whether we like it or not, if we stick around on the server, we grow in life along with playing, if there's something that like causes you to stick around. And you know, you meet people from all over the world, and we all grow, we all learn from each other, and sometimes entering this space and meeting people from all over the world will like spark different intrigues and different outlooks on life, and it's just so cool, man. It's just so cool. You know, beyond the lawlessness, there's the simple sandbox-ness of it all. You know, like, you can make friends on any online game that you meet all over the world, but I think that just the nature of this place, just so many more people just seeking something. Paul would have been the 16-year-old posting slurs in chat. I'm reading the next message. First time I played Minecraft was 2B2T, and when I first joined 2B, I didn't even know the Minecraft controls. Wait, that's actually crazy. I mean, this is the first server I played. I've played Minecraft since I was just as long as I can remember, like 2013. But only like single player stuff with my friends. I was so autistic when I was 12 on 2B, bro. But at least I never really got like hella racist in chat and shit. I understand what you're saying, Avril. You also have like your own history of like doing like, I don't even know, what was the name of that other guy that you ran a shop with for a very short time period? I'm forgetting his name, but he was also... Yeah, you missed like only like 30 chunks. Like 32. Yo, Paul, I saw you found Weed Benson map. Max Dog, are you still here? Okay, for anybody who is unaware, Max Dog just showed up in chat. And it seems like he is the creator of that base that we found, I don't think it was yesterday, I think it was 2 days, with the giant Weed Benson map art. I'm actually going to be posting a short featuring the Weed Benson map art today after stream. So keep an eye out for that, but that is a legendary map, bro. It's so cool to find map arts built locations when you see them like all around before. Damn it. Are we back? Refresh. Max Dog, are you here? Okay, so, Max Dog. Weed Benson map. So sick to find, bro. So sick. It was a pleasure to showcase it on stream. But I'm curious about the lore of the place. What was the base? The base has been completely cratered, as I'm sure you know. Who griefed it? Why was it griefed so badly? I did clean up the Cody Smile signs that were on the Weed Benson map. I let him keep his signs on like the other base parts, but... Paul, would you rather I watch you on YouTube or Twitch? Loy, I recommend Twitch over YouTube just for the reason that your chats come through faster. I don't really care though. Whatever you like to be on. Had his way with it is an insane way to refer to a base as griefed. I actually, like, even though I said it on stream, I don't think he actually griefed it. I think he just placed his signs everywhere at the grief. Maybe I'm wrong. Cody Smile is the only guy that has sufficiently found a way to grief a grief. To turn a grief even worse than a grief. Spark, that is not true, bro. It was a group base. We all met at spawn, got griefed by Amp after only 2 months. Amp people might have just not found the storage system Weed Benson map spot. Was that storage system ever like full with like a lot of stuff, like shulkered stuff? Ugh, why is stream dying, bro? I'm just trying to have a conversation. Thanks, T-Black. Guess who's back? Back again. Bro, how do I stop the Fs from happening? How do I fix my damn game? What were the point of all these tests before stream? And we're still dealing with these stupid Fs, bro. They don't make any sense. Drop kick? You really think so? You think that would save everything? Help. Help. Check the kick chat? I mean I can see it. You just said kick is for chads. Buggin'. I'm the only one here. Well, I don't think I can drop kick while I'm live on the other things. I think I have to end stream on all of them at once. I think. That's awesome, Tippy. Yeah, there actually is. But that's sick to have made one. I know that Rusher has one. That works pretty okay. And then Oxtaz has made one as well. Can you make cord leak rewards? No. Just because, like... No offense to you guys, I am more concerned with preserving some of these things. Like, if I'm on a crazy juicy trail that goes to, like, a crowbar build or something, imagine how terrible I would feel if I leaked cords on the trail that led to it. Like, it's just not worth it. Dude, the fact that I have managed to pretend like I'm base hunting for 2.5 hours. Yo, I gotta get myself a pat on the back for this. Wait, I'm goated. Chat carried? Okay, I'll pat you guys on the back too. How is the trail coming along? Bro, I feel like we haven't even made a dent. Like, where are we right now? Oh, wait, we are making a dent. Slowly but surely. Surely. There is an end somewhere. Surely my perfect princess will be waiting at the trail at the end. Silicate, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. The state of 2B really just adds texture to the whole Wild-Goose Trail experience. I came up with the name of that trail myself. It's pretty awesome, right? Wait, you were lying this whole time? I'm a KMS? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, Builder. Sparks of Hell redeemed Hydrate. Great. Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, I can't see redemptions, but you're welcome to let me know when you do redeem. I'm gonna need to fill this up here in a sec too. How long you been on the trail for? Like 2 or 3 days now. Yo, Dan, welcome on in. How you feeling today? What the fuck? We both just drank water. This is starting to get romantic. Range? Damn far. Deep millions. Spacebar redeemed, die back to spawn? Oh. I'll press it. Seriously, I don't care about anything. I'll press it. Moogle, don't do it. Moogle, don't do it. Kidding. He's actually sleeping right now. He's sleeping right next to me. Hey, Paul. What's the mod that adds the search bar at the top of your inventory or storage and highlights items you searched for? Silicate. So in the top left, that what you see is with like the rocket and the sheep. That's just entity list. So when I fly over entities or like items that have fallen on the ground, it lists them there on the left. It's really useful for like if there's, you know, hidden donkeys underground or a dead body or something. It's just in Rusher. And it's under entity list up top. And you guys can see my speed now. I don't know if you guys actually care. But since I adjusted the size of the banner in the top left, it's so much more crisp. Like I feel like there's so much more space in my gameplay. Chat's a little bit bigger. If you guys have any qualms with the proportions of anything, let me know. Like I'm happy to adjust the size of certain things if it doesn't look nice. But I feel like this looks pretty nice at this point. I fuck with the speed. It's nice for when, like, you know, we're actually doing crazy shit. Like, remember when we were going down those straight tunnels and I was like just running super fast along them? That would have been a nice time to see how fast I was going. If you guys rock with it, then I'll just keep it. You're too small? Is that true? Beth says that I'm too small. If I make myself bigger, then I have to make you guys smaller. Okay, now I feel like I'm too big. Nah, I'm way too big now. Here's the deal. Uh-oh. So the proportions that I'm going for here. Yes, you guys think I'm... Oh, whatever, Corbin. Are there any games you're excited about dropping this year? No. Look like I could play anything else. Wait, let me think about it. I don't... Okay. I just don't know. I just don't know about any games that are dropping this year. You guys drop the names of games that you guys are excited about. I'll tell you if I'm excited about it too or not. Okay, so I have to shrink my face a little bit, just a tiny bit. I think that that's good, and then I can take chat, make it a little bit bigger, move it down slightly. Wait, this might be the perfect balance. Do you guys think that this is the perfect balance, or do you guys think that chat is like encroaching a bit too much on the map? Here, I'll send. It's encroaching a little bit. It's totally encroaching a little bit. So we gotta shrink me just one more pixel. Move chat down, just move it down, okay, just shrink it. I liked how big chat was earlier though. So this way my little dude right there isn't like getting in the way of the camera. Above my head, I wish that chat was slightly bigger. I wish that people would be able to read it all without straining their eyes. I'm just testing a little bit more. Okay, chat box. I'm opening the settings of chat box. I'm seeing if I can make it like just increase the font a little bit. So it's at 25. Let's see what happens if we increase font to 30. Go ahead, say something. What happens when it's at 30 from 25? Wait, that might look nice. I think that's nice, actually. What do you guys think? Can your cam be the same size as your MC head in the corner and rotate as well? How do you skip forward 10 minutes? This is live, bro. Just take everything off your screen except your camera and point it at Google. That is giant? Are you talking about the words? I feel like I accidentally zoomed in 200%. Let me see if I can like widen it. Wait, this might be good. Absolute cinema. Paul, how are the kitties doing after the incident? They're fine and they're not grounded anymore. They never even really like showed evidence of being sick. I think I just got gaslit by the internet and the doctors into paying them $2,000. Wait, I have an idea. Wait, I have an idea. Can you make chat smaller? LMAO? Oh, yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad. I forgot. Forgot about that. There we go. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. I actually wore this shirt on purpose because I thought it looked nice in that emote. Nady, don't do that, bro. I'll boop you. No, he's gone. I didn't get to boop it yet. I feel like vandalized after that. Why is this the emoji for TikTok? I didn't make it, bro. Chat's too small? Oh wait, let me fix that. I didn't realize, that's my bad. Bro, it literally doesn't make me it doesn't let me make it any bigger. Or does it? And for my final move, font size 30? Let's try 80. How do you read chat when it's so small? I think it's small. Yo, Seth's face. I got jump scared. I got jump scared from that one. Yeah, we're good. Chicken Jackie. Wait. No way. No way. Is that Nita T piss bucket? Nice, nice, bro. Wait, that was wait. Not the beef bits, bro. Anything but the beef bits. I'll be buried in beef bits when I go to hell. Where did you find that gif? Poxy, what stream is that from? I'm being so serious right now. Wait, this is hot. Oh no. Oh no, I'm just streaming right now for the most part. 100 people? I don't know. Don't really care about them. Mostly just no! No! Wait, I was just turning my wizard ball on. Paul Steve. You are not the father. No, we're not doing a poo wall, bro. Someone is gonna join stream for the first time and just leave. Hey, you know what? Like, I just don't want you guys to forget why I really do this. I swear, if I pull up and it's just this guy all over my screen. You guys can't tell right now, but I think this is another reverse portal skip spot. No, no, not that, Foxy. So yeah, another secret portal spot that we have discovered. If we look nether side, we just see Talisha and Seth. Forget it. What's up, Squeak? What's up, Spoinks? What are reverse portal skips? Okay, so very often people will go from the nether and then along their travel in the nether, they will pop up into the overworld, set their bed, go back into the nether, and chop up the port. Bro, not that guy, bro. What is that? What is that spacebar? And they'll chop up the portal in the nether, go back in the overworld. That is not Seth, bro. I can't do this. I can't take myself seriously. Okay, locking in. You're crushing me in a compressor. No, not those, spacebar. Do not spam those things. Wait, maybe actually you should, because then we can see you stream better. Anyways, portal skip. They chop up the portal on the other side, go back in the overworld, so there's no evidence of them going into the overworld in the first place. Base hunter then on the trail tries to portal skip and identify where they did that portal activity. Now, a reverse portal skip is that same concept, but from the overworld into the nether, and it is much easier to see in the overworld, and it's indicated by these big squares. Because in the overworld it creates a big square, in the nether it doesn't. The ants are escaping from your mouth and onto stream, I think. Okay, I'm gonna make a portal and we're gonna check and see if it's loaded in the nether, or like how loaded it is in the nether. so dapper. Thank you, T Black. What? Visions are red. This is what happens when I'm left to my own devices. I'm troubled. That's not funny. That's not funny. No, seriously. Oh, Nana, what's my name? Oh, Nana, what is my name? Oh, Nana. What's this song from? What, the one I was just singing? Oh, Nana, what is my name? Oh, Nana, what is my name? It's from Rihanna. Now the background song? That's not me, bro. I don't know how they got clipped. No, 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 no. Oh, the song is... It began with the letter HD Super Extended Kingdom Hearts OST. It's a 21 version of the song, 21-minute version of the song, so I'm gonna skip it. But I'm gonna paste it in chat. Hydrate? Wait, now I'm looking at chat. I see hydrates. Wait, people redeem stuff all the time. I just miss it. What was that? I faded out my fart box. Oh, let me drink. Oh yeah, hydrate. Sorry. My bad. What did you do? Dancing usually requires more than moving just your arm. Dude, I did move more than just my arm. Wait, can I cover this? Oh, it covers you guys too? Wait, I could fix that. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. You like hold your hand and then you didn't peep the legs. It's in the legs too. And then you gotta move your head side to side. Wait, let me try it again. I wasn't looking at myself. Oh yeah, dude. See? There's a whole, it's a full body thing. In fact, it's a really good like core exercise. You don't really realize it at first, but that's why I'm making moves in silence right now. You look like you have to pee? I actually do have to pee. Thank you for reminding me. So I'm gonna... make sure I have auto disconnect on. I'm gonna be right back. We've got 600 blocks to travel slowly. Yeah. You guys can just... there's nobody in charge. Oh, I gotta fill up my water too. Alright, one sec. It does not have a trident. I'm fine. I'm back, bitches. Marley Bones. Really? You're gonna point the clown arrow when Marley Bones is coming up to me? Low blow, man. Low blow. How are we underwater? Wake up, game. Okay, so now we're gonna switch to the Nether. So we want to go this direction. Oh, we gotta go slightly east. Can I refresh the chat overlay? What's wrong with it? It's fresh to death. Oh na na, what is my name? Oh na na, what is my name? Thank you. I need to get that song out of my head, bro, because now it's stuck. Oh, I need to refresh. Like this? Does it work now? That is not good. That is not good. It's me shooing flies away at the end, bro. Yeah, no, not perfect. I'm shooing the flies in my room from keeping the window open. Okay, that's not funny, T-Black. That's even less funny, Proto. Seriously. You know I'm a person, too. Feelings? You ever heard of those? Yeah, Marley Bones, get the mic. Get the mic. Piss off chat. Do it. Please make chat bigger, I can't see. Bro. I actually like where it's at. I think this is probably gonna be regular for our streams. How hot has it been getting where you are? Not that hot. Wait, let me get a little bit more. Let me get a little bit more. Oh. Where do I live? West Coast, US. Bro, quit giving me the mic. I'm getting nervous. Seriously. Wait, do something to Marley Bones. Do something to Marley Bones. Do something to her. She wants it. She wants to be famous. She's my little star. She wants to be a famous base hunter, like her dad. Yes, feed her to him. Yes. Eat Marley Bones. Yes. Bye. Too late, Luke. She's long gone. She's already hit the digestive tract. What? I'm used to the cold, so anything heat is horrible for me. I'm also used to the cold, but I like the heat. No T-Black. Never. Bro, I think the chunk loading is getting worse. I'm trying to trap him in a circle. Yo, get him. Get back over here, Marlon Buns. I need you. Okay, we're just gonna keep traveling this way. What is my name? Wait, it kind of looked like tears for a sec. Boosted, you just ruined the whole thing, bro. Seriously. Nobody had that guy on Discord. So what's up? Come here often? You ever watched Frasier? Wait, no, I don't think I have. We're gonna pull up with this bullshit on your stream? No, I'm not, bro. We've probably gone like a grand total of 50 chunks this stream. Bro, stop looking at me like that. Bro, where do you live in code that only we would understand? Wait, are we from like the same area? How about you say the code thing and I'll confirm it? It's not funny, bro. Okay. Yo, yawn. This dude's message in chat. I can't fint Jack the Ripper bays. Where is good safe chords for on bays? That is a message that I am going to screenshot right now and I'm going to import into my spammer later on because it's a really good message. Yeah, sorry chat, it's so small. Pokemon and Raiders, how was your stream? Yawn. Wait, were you playing 2B? Why is your stream so fucked up? Wait, what's wrong with it? I just got here. Chat's not big enough? I don't know why people keep saying that. I think that's pretty good. North Korean base hunter. It's awesome. Okay, how did you make it look like that, bro? Don't send those through, because now people are going to copy paste it. Oh, wait, that's sick. Stop. Stop. I'll do something. I'll shove it. I'll invert it, bro. Don't send another one. That's what I thought. What's that? Did the server fix itself? No, it's still bad. No, you're getting inverted, bro. You're getting inverted. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, I might be in the minority here, and this might be a controversial thing to say, but personally, I think that chat might be slightly too big right now. That's not funny, bro. Chicken Jackie. Chicken Jackie. Bro, Tippy Whippy, bro, the fucking flies, bro, the flies get me. Early ducks, you too? You're gonna turn on me like that? Wait, how do we feel about hentai? Bro, someone should just send through the ants and like a whole bunch of ants, and then nobody should say anything else in chat. Really, bro? Thank God that got cut off. Ducks, you're getting a little too comfortable over there. I don't have ants. Is it getting wider or is it the trail splitting? Send in the ants and then nobody say anything. I just want to see what it looks like. Wait, I should just keep those on my stream always. I swear though, if I pull up while this is going on, I'm gonna be so pissed. No, no. No, 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 no. Wait, is this mod abuse? On the real, y'all, I'm probably only gonna go for like 15 more minutes today. Okay. I'm trying to let you down softly. Killing me softly. I'll be the thing. Bro, I cannot believe that wretched emote that Spacebar made though. Okay, I'm going to keep chat. We're gonna leave it this way for like 10 more minutes, and then I'll make it back to normal for the last 5 minutes of stream. Clean. Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean. Running the whole damn team. Wait, I just realized. I'm literally the young gravy of 2B2T. What the hell? Wait, I just realized. Blue's goated. Really? Almost decent? The cum boat. Special delivery! No, what are you saying, T? Help. No, I'm stuck in the cum boat, bro. Wait, that's actually a good idea. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Gentlemen. Nope, wrong. 2B2T! Hack, cheat, steal, lie. Today we are offering this product. This product has yet to hit the stores of America, but you can get it today at your base, at your stash. Whatever you want to do with it, the choice is yours. 1 free Cumboat. Don't sit in it too long, if you know what's good for you. Wait, what the? No way. How is that normal? Where you can look at it and it says the. Bro, I'm getting robbed live on stream. Does anybody care? No, Brooks World, no, not right now, bro. Not right now. Oh, the whole world is after me. Get in the Cumboat, get in the Cumboat. We gotta go. Go. Welcome on in, Brooks World. Thank you, Raiders. This Cumboat can be yours if you answer the 3 questions correctly. Today in chat we have 100 contestants, but only one can win. This one of a kind, one of one, first of its kind Cumboat. Watch as I try to leave it after getting in. It's sticky. Question number 1. Where did Pop Bob meet Paul Steve 007? If you can guess where these 2 players have met, you will move on to stage 2. Stage 2. This just in from corporate. It appears that everybody in chat is uncultured swine. Paul Steve and Pop Bob met each other at -420, -69, when he appeared to him in a spectral form. Like the Bible. In that case, we move on to question number 2. Where is Paul Steve 007's stash? A. In the mud, under 2 million blocks from spawn. B. Teleported to Nether stash. Or C. The world border. Or secret D, answer none of the above. And the answer today, ladies and gentlemen, is... Let's see my card. Paul Steve 007 identifies as a nomad. He identifies as a nomad, thus does not claim ownership of any stash. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Steve has no stash. No point in trying to find it. Looks like nobody got this one right either. So we're moving on to our third and final question. How many times has Paul Steve 007, the account, mentioned the word come in 2B2T chat? No cheating now. This just in. We have counted the votes. We have counted the tallies, and we have counted the comes. The account, PaulSteve007, has claimed come in chat a grand total of 225 times. See any 225s in chat? Any 225s in chat? Surfing Pacific, step right up. Step right up. I am just waiting for my neighbors to start stomping on the roof. It is like almost 2 a.m. right now. Just another happy day. Me? I don't know. I'm just happy to be me. You know, maybe I am my best for them. And sometimes your best looks like this. Anyways, we will be sure to make sure that Surfing Pacific receives his gift for winning the game show for the end of today's stream. Silicate? Okay, chat is still way too big. I actually liked 30. We're gonna bring it back to 30. I think 30 is good. You guys think? Or should I make the words even bigger? It might be worth making them even bigger. Okay, we're gonna do like just 1 or 2 more adjustments of chat size because we're gonna be leaving it that way. Let's try 33. Wiener size 33. Wait, is that name available? Okay, that's pretty good, because that way I feel like you're not really straining your eyes so much if you're like watching a video. But so somebody was asking, it was silicate within Rusher. I'm sure that there's other things, but within Rusher there is extra tooltips. You just turn that on, turn on shulkers. It's just extra tooltips, that's what it is. See, if I turn it off, then I look in here and it looks like that. It's nice. But I'm pretty sure there's probably extra tooltips. Yeah, there's better tooltips in here too, which probably does the same thing. And Meteor's free, so. What's the search bar for? Oh, search bar, is that also part of extra tooltips? Oh no, that must be extra chest. Yeah, extra chest is the search bar. And that just makes it so, you know, I can look up netherite stuff, or I can look up whatever. It's really useful, especially for an unorganized stash. Okay, y'all. There's my socials in Twitch chat above my head. You can also just look it up. I mean, Linktree, Policy007. I forgot to add it to the description of the stream again. I meant to do that. Or maybe I did add it. It might be in the description of the stream too. Wait, I don't know. My stream in Discord is also in that link now. You can navigate to any of my YouTube videos and join the Discord through there. Artyom, I don't think that there's any like secret about it or anything. Okay, yeah, we're just let's see if there's anybody we can raid. Nobody's playing 2v2T. We could raid Nocturnal Hannah. Playing retro games. Yeah, we're doing it. Thanks, T-Black. Wait, can I join Fart Gang or Fart Clan now? Oh, what's it called? Fart Clan? Wait, Fart Clan's cool. It has to be Fart Clan, because remember I shouted him out. Wait, I'm basically like the founder. I just realized. I appreciate each and every you guys coming through. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the hype. And it just goes to show, I'm going to start sending this raid through. Even when the chunks are bunk, we as a team can make it funk. Right? Something. Thank you for all the raids today too. Shout out Brooks. Brooks World for the party of 4. Yawn. Windoid with the gifted sub. EVS with the resub with Prime. He also donated $6 earlier during that test stream. Shout out that guy. EBS will stay in contact. I'm glad to see you around again. And, you know, I only hope the best for you. I'm excited to see what you do with your life and all that. Omega with the 12 months. Taco with the raid. Fat raid from Taco. Surfing with all the gifted subs today. All the love. He's very deserving of this combo that we made today. And Yamez with the resub too, before stream even started. Alright, y'all. I'll be live again tomorrow night. Have fun with Nocturnal Hannah. She's just like a super chiller retro game person. So have some fun. And I will catch you guys on the flip. Peace.
can't equip stuff. So let's see. Oh, Paul Steve 007, hello. Thank you for the raid. Yep, we're playing Shadowgate. Welcome on in, Almost Decent. Welcome, it's Exo Mega. Welcome T Black, hello. Welcome EB Smash. Welcome